It's more like you're picking which character you're gonna play as. So the point of the story is more character focused in that way. Whereas in Adventure 2, you're picking which team you're playing as. So it is more based around like these are the events that are occurring. Whereas in this game, I feel it's more this is what again the fucking texture just cracked me up. It's more based around like what does this tell us about the character? What is their version of these events telling us about them?
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah! You guys go.
Once again, why are you saying I'll catch up later?
I have some unfinished business to take care of.
Just go.
Problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
You don't really have anything to do with what's going on, Knuckles.
Come on! Let's get going!
Don't act like you're invested. Don't act like you have anything to do with what's up.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
I'm just saying.
Sonic! Wait here for a second.
Now we see this scene without audio desyncing, hopefully. I wanna fly high so I can reach the highest of all the heavens. Somebody will be waiting for me, so I have got to fly higher. Gotta keep going. Oh, na 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 na. I will believe in myself. This is the only chance for me. I feel like this sequence of gameplay is a bit more appropriate when playing as Tails, since he's the one who's actually piloting the damn thing. Man, I would love a Tails game that's just Star Fox with him flying the tornado. That would be the best thing. Man, that would make me really happy. I do like how this is blatantly the tornado from Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 with some slight alterations because it's the same color scheme and same design, but I think Tails added like the little emblem with the tails, like that's his little logo. Fucking dork. But like the little jet that he slapped on the bottom so he could reach the stratosphere back in Sonic 2. Man, look at that launch sphere! This game looks so good. Look at what the Dreamcast can do, you guys. Look at what our fucking console is capable of. Bask in awe. Sega does what Nintendo don't, motherfucker. Suck my dick. Hey, don't shoot me. Not happy with that. Like the little jet he slapped on the bottom, like the rocket that he slapped on the bottom of the tornado to breach the stratosphere. Now that's internal. It was just like stuck on in Sonic 2, but like now he like actually put it inside the fucking plane proper, I guess, where you can see underneath there. And also note that this tornado has like the wheels, the landing pads, just stuck on the bottom, because of course it's just a biplane. So like keep that in mind, because you remember the Tornado 2 didn't have landing gear and they just had to crash land on the fucking Death Egg. Or the Egg Fortress, whatever it was called. There you can see the wheels are actually on there. And I like how like they're actually on there. They're not internal.
Way to go, Tails!
They don't come out and come in. They're just on the bottom of the fucking wing, because obviously it's a biplane. Once again, we're hit. Yeah! What? Why is that a yeah moment? Come on. That's silly. Okay, here we go. It's my favorite scene. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Man, how can people talk shit about this game? That's the best. That's the best. Fuck you. Fuck people who don't like this game. You're wrong. I hate you.
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's alright.
I love
the tornado's
the
not
droop
powerful
to
enough.
his ears when he makes that face.
If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work.
Yeah.
Looks like I'd better find one fast.
Fast. What would Sonic do? That's Tails' wristband. Sonic's not here for me to depend on. That's why that dream's important, because I'm pretty sure, I think it's pretty clear that that dream is depicting the first time Tails met Sonic, quote-unquote met. Is he was walking along alone, sullen, probably, like, very emotionally fragile, because, like, oh wow, look at this freaky-ass fox with his two tails, what a fucking weirdo, am I right? Freak! And then he sees Sonic whiz by and he's like, oh, it's that cool fucking hedgehog, like, he's such a cool guy. And he starts running along, chasing after him, and his face gets all lit up and he has a big smile on his face. He's like, yeah, I can keep up. He's like the fastest thing alive. I can keep up with him because of my freak-ass tails. I can lose him as a propeller to keep up with my hero Sonic. And so, like, the self-confidence that he got from hanging out with Sonic so much, you can see how it's already changed him. Like, he wakes up alone without Sonic, and instead of being like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I need him around, like, how am I gonna do this? No, he says, like, he had that dream, and he's like, I gotta do this, I gotta finish my prototype. I'll go find a Chaos Emerald. Fast, just like Sonic would have done. That's my favorite little scene. Flashing back, that dream brings back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. This makes me happy. Fuck you.
Wow, there's a Chaos Emerald.
The only one we haven't seen yet. Hey, bitch!
Hey, wait up! Stop!
Motherfucker! Yeah, at the end of Knuckles' storyline, we saw all the other Chaos Emeralds, all 6 of them. Purple, white, green, dark blue, light blue, and yellow. But there's the red one. We never saw the red one before. Apparently Tails got his hands on it. Well, tried to before that frog got it, but now it's obvious that he gets it. So, Tails doesn't get any real levels to himself. Sonic, after being separated from Tails, went through, like, shit! No! There we go. Sonic had like 3 levels without Tails. He had Twinkle Park, like the city level, and like Red Hill Zone. All without Tails, but Tails just gets this racing sequence and that's it. I also like how they both got blown so far across from each other. Sonic ended up in Station Square and was like conscious from fall to landing. Tails, like Sonic probably got blown sheer off the plane. Tails was probably in the plane for the entire way down and was note that Froggy had the green ball around him like the enemies in the stages when you break open a robot staff. A bad Nick. Whereas Tails probably crash landed inside the tornado, and he's apparently been passed, and he was passed out. He woke up after the crash, like land on his back. So, how long was fucking Tails passed out for, right?
I thought I was in the desert. I wonder where I am.
So, what's like the time difference? Because Sonic landed at dusk-ish, and then was looking for Amy all night. Anyway, while we're here, I can finally talk about the thing that I wanted to talk about back in Knuckles' campaign, because here, we're flashing back to the Echidna Empire again, but if you go through this door that's behind Tails right at the start, if you go through here, you end up at the Master Emerald Shrine. So this shrine, this is the shrine that Knuckles is at, that the Master Emerald is at in modern day, that Knuckles is safeguarding and he starts out at. This is that shrine. And it is within walking distance of the pyramid that is in the middle of the Mystic Ruins. So, this area is Angel Island in the past. This shrine, look at these are the Super Emeralds. Look at how big they are. Look at how big they are compared to what they look like in modern day. These aren't just the Chaos Emeralds, these are the Super Emeralds. This is what the Hidden Palace Zone looked like back before Angel Island was a thing. This is that shrine. These are the Super Emeralds. This is the shrine that Knuckles is stationed at on Angel Island. Angel Island used to be connected to the Mystic Ruins. And this bridge, remember I pointed out the bridge that broke off like right about here and was facing out into a sheer cliff. The bridge used to lead back. And again, like, the distances I feel are somewhat relative, or like, are like, kind of compressed for the sake of gameplay. So, in modern day, this is the cliff face that skybox, and over there would be, like, Eggman's landing zone. So, in modern day, facing in this direction is the same. But in that direction, which led in modern day to empty forest, and to the train station, instead leads to the Shrine of the Master Emerald. So this answers a lot of questions, I find. The culture that lived on the Master Emerald was the exact same as the Echidna Empire. The Echidna Empire that their runes are left behind in Mystic Ruins, and the Echidna tribe that lived on the Angel Island are one in the same. And Angel Island was not always a floating island. Angel Island used to be connected by land to that pyramid. So Angel Island was part of the Echidna Empire. So here's what I think happened. Chaos, like, they try to fuck with the Super Emeralds and the Master Emerald here. Chaos fucked everyone's shit up and flooded the Empire. And the survivors, however many there may have been, fled to what would become Angel Island, and to call, beseeching the Master Emerald, although that's getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but this is my only opportunity to talk about it. Use the power of the Master Emerald and the Seven Chaos to lift Angel Island out of the earth and separate it from the raised apocalypse of the, like, world below that Chaos was just fucking up, and raised Angel Island and what was left of her people up into the sky, where they could, like, survive. Very Noah's Ark. And we still don't know what happened to the survivors of Chaos's rampage, the survivors who fled here to Angel Island. How many were there? Maybe it might have just been to call. We don't know. So I would hope to imagine that more than just a call managed to be living on this Angel Island, but maybe not. Maybe it was just a call, and maybe she was pregnant or something at the time, and had some kids, and, like, you can trace the family line down to eventually there's Knuckles and he's the last one left. You don't know. I mean, I am pulling this all out of my ass. This is all just extrapolation that I am completely making up. But that is what makes sense to me. Knuckles' heritage is this Echidna tribe of war expansionist imperialists. And the Master Emerald, his home, is just what's left of it that was taken away. So all of that Carnival Night shit, the Pyramid Zone, Sandopolis, the hydro pump, like the water treatment facility of Hydro Pump Zone, all of that was probably already here. All of that was probably already in place before Angel Island was raised out of the ground. So all that was probably built while Angel Island was here in the, like, in its natural place as part of the Empire. Which, again, speaks to how powerful and dominant this Echidna Empire that we see here was over the world, and how technologically advanced they were, despite being somewhat rustic. But yeah, I feel like this game, which again I say has many elements of being just a Genesis game in 3D, kind of answers some questions that were left in the wake of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I also like how no one has anything to say about Tails just running around here. Maybe foxes were a slave race to the echidnas at this point. It's me. I'm just trying to like articulate these thoughts that occur. I'm not like stretching or straining to try and explain away this stuff. But that's what I think happened. That's what makes sense to me. Angel Island was once a section of this empire, and to call saved what was left of her people by, well, we're about to find out like a little bit. We're about to get a little taste of how she accomplished that. Because again, it's like hard to talk about it without making explicit reference to what she did in order to do that, but we haven't actually seen her talk about what she did to do that. We did see her with Sonic say, like, I must stop this now. How'd she stop it? She beseeched the Master Emerald to lift Angel Island up into the sky. There it is. In order to, like, save what was left of the Echidna.
Rhythm badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
Yeah! Look at these animations. Like, still frame these frame by frame. Look at Tails' animations as he's spinning around like this. It's incredible. Actually stop this and look at it frame by frame to see the poses that he's going in while doing this. It's so awesome. I fucking love it. Aw, it's so great. Anyway. So here's the story section I was talking about.
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Chaos is power, power enriched by the heart. The server is the one who controls the chaos.
Hello there, friend. How are you?
Again, how is she interacting with Tails?
What were you saying before?
Huh. Wow, you're rude. I just said hi, and, like, you're not even gonna return my greeting?
I'm
Jesus.
never to forget it. It goes like this. The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power, power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos.
That's it.
But I'm still not sure what it all means.
It means you're Jesus.
But the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Emeralds?
Forgive me, but I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal. And you are?
Instead of greeting you and introducing myself, I'm just gonna phase out of existence, actually. What did that look like from her perspective, right? Wow, what a rude-ass little fox. I said, hi, friend, how are you? Introduced myself, and he just vanished back into the future, right? Again, that raises so many questions of the flashback. This fucking scene. The flashback is happening in their mind and their physical body's still moving around, but Tikal interacted with those characters. She interacted with Tails. She saw him and talked to him and met him. So how is this? What is happening?
Weird.
Weird. That about sums it up. Poor Tails. He comes out of a drug trip and sees that happen. What is going on?
This will get my Tornado 2 up and raring to go.
Up and raring to go.
Yeah.
I still love that. Like, I'm Tikal, and you are? Fizzle, 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 fizzle. Wow, what a dick. He just disappeared. I love that little part at the beginning, though. Hello, friend. How are you? Like, she doesn't bat an eye. Apparently, like, despite being an Echidna Empire, and every NPC walking around is an Echidna with, like, little tribal paint designs on them, a fox just being there doesn't bat an eye, right? Just, hello, friend. I don't know, like I said, maybe foxes, maybe other races, species, were enslaved? And she's, like, maybe from Tikal's perspective, she's seeing a slave, and it's like, oh, hey, friend. Says a lot about Tikal, doesn't it?
You finally got an emerald. You must hurry and finish the tornado.
Bitch, I know it. Anyway. You might have been like, who the fuck is Tikal? I've been saying her name all this time. That's where you learn it. Anyway.
The time has come at last. This new plane should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems. So, here it goes.
Here it goes.
Emerald, do your stuff.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. See, again, he's framing his accomplishments in terms of, I'm gotta reach Sonic. I've gotta reach those heights. So the tornado is Sonic's plane, right? That's established. The tornado's fucking dead and crashed. This is the Tornado 2. And Tails built it himself. I feel like that means the Tornado 2 is Tails' plane. And it's also superior to the original Tornado because it's blue. The Tornado 2 is blue, that makes it better. That's just how that works, I'm sorry. So look on the front of the Tornado 2, if we get a good shot. At the front there, that's the Emerald. We saw the plane he was flying in the opening, the gray plane, that also had that same fixture on it.
There's Sonic! Sonic!
That's pretty convenient.
All right, Tails! Way to go! This plane's cool!
Like, he just happened to... Well, I mean, Sonic was chasing the egg carrier, so I guess it does make sense. But still, very convenient.
Now what do you say we nail those guys?
You got it! Hang on!
He still put Sonic names on there, though, so I don't know. Is the Tornado 2 Tails' plane or not? That's what's in question for me. I do know that it's blue, and thus better. That's how that works. I don't know what else to tell you. Blue is the better color. Get the fuck out of my face. You think I won't fight you? You think I won't... Think you won't start something here? Anyway. Again, like... Come on! Remember that the context of this game was released as a tech demo to show off what the capabilities of the Dreamcast were back in 1999. That is the point of this scene. This fucking kicks ass. This, again, go from playing nothing but Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and then get to this shit. Fuck you, this still looks damn good as far as I'm concerned. Like, this is blowing my mind with its technological capabilities. Suck my dick. So again, in terms of timescale, was Tails just passed out for like 2 whole days? Or like was there a lot more final touches of the Tornado 2 that took place off screen? Right? I don't know. Like did all the Tornado 2 need to finish it off was stick the Emerald on there? Or was it a bit more intensive? Yeah! Oh, and man, I forgot to point it out, but even before it transformed like this, the Tornado 2, even in its biplane form, did not have the landing gear on it. If you looked, which again, I forgot to point it out, but just the regular biplane form, it was just like the rocket bottom. It didn't have any wheels on there like the original Tornado did. He just forgot to put the wheels on there. He literally didn't build this plane with landing gear in mind. Oh, Tails, you fucking nerd. Ooh. I guess he prioritized the transform into the quad here over putting landing gear, right? I don't know. Kind of a silly little oversight. God, Jesus. I am performing way worse. Kind of annoys me that the bullets, it's almost pointless shooting with the bullets at all because they only go right in front of where the plane is. They don't point in the direction of the crosshair. Come on. Get him. Like, the only time the bullets are really useful is during this, where you're shooting at the main cannon here. Otherwise, like, it's almost completely useless using the bullets because you'll never hit any of the other ships with it. Really.